Ashtanga Yoga, half primary series. Inhale together, exhale. Inhale. Om Vande Gurunam Charanaravinде Sandashita Svatma Sukha Vabodhe Nishreyase Jangali Kayamane Samsara Halla Halla Moha Shantye Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakra Sitaranam Sahasrashira Samshvetam Pranamami Patanjalim Om. Hands to the side, Samastiti. Start your Ujjayi breath, breathing with sound. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, jump back, Chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, lift through your center. Walk the feet forward into downward dog. Drishti toward the navel. Awareness to your breath. Exhale, look between the hands, bend the knees. Inhale, jump forward. Exhale, lower the head, tuck the chin in. Inhale, sweep the arms up, bring the palms together, look at the thumbs. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, look up, push the hands into the mat. Exhale, jump back, Chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward dog, 5 breaths, Drishti navel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, look between the hands, bend the knees, come up on the toes. Inhale, jump forward. Exhale, lower the head. Inhale, sweep the arms up, bring the palms together, Drishti thumbs. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat, bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, look up, push into the hands. Exhale, jump back, Chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, look between the hands. Inhale, jump forward. Exhale, lower the head. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Palms together. Exhale, Samastiti. Surya Namaskara B. Bend the knees. Inhale, bring the arms up, palms together. Exhale, fold, straighten the legs as you come down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, jump back, Chatwari. Inhale, upward dog, look down past the nose tip. Exhale, downward dog, big step forward with the right leg. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down, the right leg comes back, Chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, big step forward with the left leg. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms down, left leg comes back, Chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, 5 breaths. Lifting up through the ankles all the way up toward the hips. as the heels push down into the mat, engaging through your bandha. Drishti back toward the navel, keeping that awareness to your breath. Exhale, look between the hands, bend the knees, come up on the toes. Inhale, jump. Exhale, lower the head. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, jump back, Chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, big step forward with the right leg. Left heel just comes in. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms down, right leg back, Chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, big step forward with the left leg. Inhale, come the arms up. Exhale, arms come down, left leg comes back, Chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, bend the knees, come up on your toes. Inhale, jump. Exhale, lower the head. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up, bring the palms together, Drishti thumbs. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, jump back, Chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, big step forward with the right leg, left heel in. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, arms down, right leg back, Chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, big step forward with the left leg, right heel in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down, right, left leg back, Chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, 5 breaths. Listen to your breath, observe your breath. Longer, lighter. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, look between the hands and bend the knees. Inhale, jump forward. Exhale, lower the head. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up, palms together. Exhale, Samastiti. Hands on the hips. Inhale, hop the feet hip width apart. Exhale, take the big toes. Inhale, look up, engage. Exhale, drop the head in. Padangustasana. 1. You can bend the knees here if you need to. If your hamstrings are a little tight, bent knees are fine. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, tuck the feet under. Tuck the hands under the feet, toes toward the wrist. And exhale, drop the head in. Parahastasana. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, come up. Exhale, jump the back feet back in, Samastiti. Utthita Trikonasana, big step to your right, front foot facing the back of your mat. Exhale, come down and take the big toes. Inhale as you raise the other arm. And if you can, if your neck and your shoulder is okay here, you're looking up toward the hand. Utthita Trikonasana. If you need to bend that front leg, then do. But eventually it's straight. Inhale, come up. Keep inhaling, move the feet around, and exhale, come down the other side. Try not to reach here. Just come down and take that toe. Then lift the other arm. Now, once you're here, you can ground the feet in. Now you can reach as you lift the chest. You're reaching up toward the ceiling with that arm, the whole arm, and you're pushing down toward the mat with the other arm. Inhale, come up. Keep inhaling, move the feet around. We're going to rotate so the left arm is coming down to the outside eventually of the right foot. And you're raising the right arm. And again, looking up, this is your drishti, is your right hand. Again, the leg is supposed to be straight. If you need to bend that front leg, then by all means do. We're gradually working on these hamstrings and also the opening of the hips. Inhale as you come up. Keep inhaling all the way around as you move the feet. And now you exhale as you bring the right arm down and the other arm up. If you can't reach around to the outside of the left foot, you can bring it to the inside. Or maybe grab a block and bring a block. Stick your hand on a block. Reaching up with that arm. Drishti hand. 5 breaths. Inhale, come up. Exhale, step back, feet together, Samastiti, strong Samastiti. Inhale, take a wider step, feet slightly farther apart to your right. Feet in the same position. Exhale, come down. You're taking the right hand down to the outside of the right foot, and the left arm comes across. You can always take the forearm up onto the thigh here. You don't have to come all the way down to the mat. Either's good. Trying to move energy from the waist all the way up into the fingertips and from the waist down into that back heel. Inhale, come up. Move the feet around and exhale. Bring the left arm down and the right arm across. Drishti again is hand. Try not to lean too much into that front knee. Otherwise, you're not engaging bandhas. You're not leaning in. You're keeping that strong. You can push the leg against the arm if the hand's on the mat. Inhale, come up. We're going to rotate around. Move the feet. And exhale, you can either, if your shoulder comes to your knee, you can bring the hand down on the mat and the right arm across. If it doesn't reach across that far, you can bring the hands into prayer and look up. If your hands are in prayer, you're looking up. If your hand is across, you're looking toward the hand. Even weight in both feet. Push the back heel down into the mat. And inhale, come up. Keep inhaling all the way around. Exhale, bring the right arm across and twist. Rotate around. Hand down or hands into prayer. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, step back, Samastiti. Prajnita Padottanasana, A, B, C, and D. Inhale, step to your right. This time feet parallel with the mat. And exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, drop the head in. Don't worry if you can't get your head onto the mat. This is eventually you want to ground that head down onto the mat, but not to begin with. But don't be afraid to lean into the front of the feet. And breathe. Inhale, look up, push into the hands. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Inhale, bring the arms wide. Exhale, back into the hips. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Leave the hands on the hips and drop the head in. Your drishti here on all of these is your nose tip, nasagrai. Squeeze the hands into the hips. No tension in the neck. Tuck the chin in and breathe. 4, 5. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale. Inhale, bring the arms wide. Exhale, bring them behind you and interlock the fingers. Inhale, just try and lift the arms away from the back. Exhale, fold. Taking the arms with you as you come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale. Exhale, slide the hands down the legs, taking the big toes. Inhale, look up. Exhale, drop the head in. Prasrita Padottanasana D. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, come up. Exhale, big step back, Samastiti. Inhale, take a small step to your right, bringing the hand into either reverse prayer like here, or you can grab your wrists or grab your elbows. Either is good. And exhale, forward fold. Again, no reaching forward. You're just dropping the head toward the knee. If you can get the forehead to the knee, then you may start to lift and slide the chin along the shin. If you need to bend that front leg, then do, but I would tend to keep it straight and fold down less. Inhale, come up. Keep inhaling, move the feet around, and exhale, come down the other side. More important really to keep that front leg straight than how far forward you fold. The leg is straight but not locked, so softness behind the knee. And breathe. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release the bind and step forward into Samastiti. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Inhale, bring the right leg up and take the big toe. Now, if hamstrings are a little tight, you can bend the leg and take the outside of the knee. If you have the toe, exhale, come down, chin toward the shin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, take the leg out to the side at the same time, moving your drishti parshva over the left shoulder, if that's available to you. Otherwise, keep it in a neutral position, keeping your drishti. Breath is really important here to keep your balance. Inhale, bring the leg in. Exhale, lift the leg and come down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release the leg, point the toe. Doesn't matter how high the leg is off the ground. It's important not to lean back. Keep the chest up nice and straight. Exhale, bring the leg down. Inhale, bring the left leg up. Take the big toe or the outside of the knee. Exhale, come down, chin toward the shin. 1, 2, 3. Try to keep that standing leg straight. 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, take the leg out to the side as your drishti moves parshva over your right shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, bring the leg in. Exhale, lift the leg and come down. Inhale, come up. Let go of the bind, point the toe and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, bring the leg down. Inhale, bring the right leg into half lotus. Exhale, reach around, bind the foot and fold. Dropping the head in. If you can't reach the bind, doesn't matter, you can bring the arm around. If the foot will stay in but you can't bind it, you can try folding down with bringing both hands down onto the mat. Otherwise, stay stood up and bring the arm around but grab the elbow instead of the toe. Inhale, look up if you're folded. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release the bind. Inhaling, bring the left leg in, safely into half lotus, reaching around with the left arm, finding your bind wherever that may be for today and folding on that same exhalation, dropping the head in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're folded, inhale, look up, exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release the bind, samastiti. Inhale, sweep the arms up, drishti thumbs. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, jump back, chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Utkatasana, look between the hands. Inhale, jump. Keep the legs bent. Come all the way up, bring the palms together, fingers together, looking at the thumbs. Utkatasana. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, jump back, chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Big step forward with the right leg. Inhale, come up. We're staying here in Virabhadrasana A. 1, 2. Check your breath. Keep breathing with awareness. Even weight in both feet. Inhale, come up. Keep looking at the thumbs as you move the feet around. Exhale, come down the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, widen the arms, drop the hips a little lower to Virabhadrasana B. Drishti now is over the fingertips. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up, move the feet around, and exhale, come down the other side. Drishti over the fingertips. Feel where the weight is, not too much weight over to the front. If you're leaning forward, push back into that back heel. Even weight in both feet. Listen to your breath. Inhale, bring the left arm across, right arm down. Exhale, come down, chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. You're going to come to seated, so look between the hands and inhale, jump the feet through. Dandasana. Really active posture. The hands are gently pushing down into the mat. Toes coming back toward you, active legs. And breathe. Breathe in with sound. Inhale, take the big toes. Exhale, forward fold, Paschimottanasana A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, take the outsides of the feet and drop the head in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, take the hands over the toes, or if you're folded quite far forward, you might be able to grab your wrists around the feet. 2. This is Paschimottanasana C. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release the bind, cross the legs, pick up. Inhale, exhale, jump back to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Look between the hands, bend the knees. Inhale, jump or step through. Purvottanasana, bring your hands back, fingers facing forward. Inhale, push into the hands, come up. Push the toes and the feet down into the mat and keep breathing. Drop the head back. And exhale, come down. Half vinyasa. Inhale, cross the legs and lift up. Exhale, jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down. Look between the hands. Inhale, jump all the way through. Bringing the right leg into half lotus, reaching around, find the bind and fold. So the left hand comes around the outside of the left foot. The right arm is coming around, eventually binding with your toes on your right leg. Don't worry if you can't reach, you can still bring the arm around. If the right leg doesn't want to come into half lotus because of the knee, don't worry. You can bring the foot down, lay it on the mat in front of you to the calf. This is a nice opening for the hip without being too harsh on the knees. You can choose to half vinyasa here, or you can swap sides. Inhale, jump through and bring the left leg in. So safely bring the left leg into half lotus, or bring the foot toward the calf, not on top of the calf, just toward the calf on the mat. Find your bind, maybe the toes, or just bringing the arm around. And the right hand is taking the outside of the right foot. The right leg is active. Draw the toes back towards you. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release the bind. Cross the legs, half vinyasa. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Look between the hands. You're going to leave the right leg behind here for Triang Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. Bringing the right leg back if you haven't already, and exhale, forward fold. So some people may need a block here under the left hip. Some people may need 2 or 3 blocks under the left hip. Any of those is fine. The knees are as close together as you can get them. 5 breaths. Inhale, look up. Exhale, you're going to bring the leg under the other one and jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Look between the hands. This time you're leaving the left leg behind. Jumping through, knees together, and exhale, fold forward. Again, if you need the blocks, you may need them under the right hip here. You may need more on one side. You may need less on one side. 3. Triang Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring the right leg under the left and jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Look between the hands, bend the knees. Inhale, jump through into Janu Shashasana A. Inhale, bring the right leg in. Left leg is active. Exhale, just dropping the head toward the knee. No reaching. Drop the head toward the knee. Now, if you're quite flat here, you can always slide the chin forward. See how it feels. And bring your awareness to your breath. Inhale, just look up. Exhale, release half vinyasa, or you may swap sides. Exhale, jump back. Inhale up. Exhale, downward dog. Look between the hands and inhale. Keep inhaling all the way through. Inhale, bring the left leg in, Janu Shashasana A. Exhale, drop the head toward the knee first of all, no reaching. Once you're here, if this is comfortable, you may begin to slide the chin down toward the shin. Right leg is active. If you feel anything in the knee here, you can always use a little prop, use a block under the thigh just to protect the knee. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. We're going to half vinyasa. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump back, Chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Look between the hands and inhale, jump or step through into Janu Shashasana B. This one, same as A, we bring the right leg in, but then we sit up on the heel and then exhale. Same with the head, come down toward the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump back, Jatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Look between the hands, bend the knees. Inhale, jump through. Other side. Bring the left leg in. Keep inhaling. Sit up on the heel. Exhale, fold forward. So the hands come around the foot if you can reach the foot. If you can't reach the foot, bring both hands around the shin or the ankle. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, half vinyasa. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, jumping all the way through for Janu Shashasana C. Inhale, bring the right leg in. The right hand comes under the ankle to move the heel to push toward the left thigh, squashing the little toes. And it's another forward fold. Again, the hands come around the foot if you can reach, or on the leg if you can't. Keep breathing. The most important thing is your breath. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. You can half vinyasa or swap sides. Exhale, jump back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, jumping through for Janu Shashasana C on the left side. Inhale, bring the left leg in. The heel pushes into the thigh, squashing the little toes. Exhale, fold forward. The right leg is active. If you find with any of these postures that you're struggling to find your breath, or your breath gets a little ragged, you may be folding deeper than your body really wants to. So if you find that come up a little, stop trying to fold so far forward and see if this eases your breath. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release, half vinyasa. Inhale, cross the legs and lift. Exhale, jump back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Look between the hands. Inhale, jump or step through. Marishyasana A. The right heel comes back. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Bring the right arm around and the left arm around. Eventually you can see here you're binding the wrists, you're grabbing the wrists. But if you can't find the other hand, just bring the arms around. You can still look for the other hand. You're dropping the head down. Left foot is coming back towards you, nice and active. And keep breathing. Inhale, look up. Lift the right leg. Exhale, release. And jump back. Chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Of course, you don't have to chaturanga here. You can swap sides. We're going to do the left side. Bring the left leg in, make some space. Fold forward on the exhalation, bring the arms around. Looking for the bind, looking for the other hand. Dropping the head in. Right leg is active and breathe. 4, 5. Inhale, look up, lift the left leg. Exhale, release. Cross the legs, half vinyasa. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, jumping all the way through for the Mauritiusasana B. The left leg comes into half lotus. The right leg comes up, or the foot comes toward the hip, and you exhale round and forward fold, just like Mauritiusasana A, but with the left leg in lotus. If lotus is not available to you right now, you can bring the left leg across onto the right knee and let the foot hang over and bring the hands back onto the mat. And we're just working on opening that hip. As long as you keep that breath moving, that Ujjayi breath, that breathing with sound, and bandha's connected, you're going to inhale up and half vinyasa or swap sides. Inhale, jumping through. Exhale. Inhale, bring the right leg in and the left leg up. Exhale, reach around, looking for the other arm, dropping the head into Mauritiusasana B. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release your bind and half vinyasa. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump back, Chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Bend the knees and inhale. Long inhalation all the way through to your seated. Mauritiusasana C, our first seated rotation. Right leg comes back in. Make that space and twist. Work the shoulder in front of the knee and bring the arms around. Your drishti here is Parshva over the right shoulder. No worries if you can't bind. You can hug that leg in. But if you're hugging it in, really hug it in. Imagine there's a magnet on your elbow and your big toe. Pulling these together. Keep breathing. It's only 5 breaths. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Half vinyasa or swap sides. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down. Inhale, jump through. Mauritiusasana C, the left side. Inhale, bring the left leg up. Twisting around, make some space. Push that leg right the way over. Rotate the shoulder as you come into the bind. Or you can hug the leg in. Again, you can imagine that nice magnet on the elbow and the toe, drawing those things together. Lifting up through the chest, looking over your shoulder. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release, half vinyasa. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump back, Chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Look between the hands and inhale, jump or step through. Mauritiusasana D, left leg into half lotus. Right leg comes up. Push the leg back. Rotate the shoulder forward, coming into a bind, seeing if you can grab the hand. Looking over the right shoulder. If lotus isn't available to you, then do what you did in B. Just bringing the left leg across, but you're twisting this time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Half vinyasa. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And inhale, jump through. Right leg into half lotus. Left foot comes up toward the hip. And twisting around, the right arm comes across. Rotate the right shoulder forward as the arm comes all the way around, looking for the other hand. Eventually binding and looking over the left shoulder, lifting up as if you're trying to sit up. Or you can leave the right leg on the floor here and still get a nice twist. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Half vinyasa. Inhale, cross the legs and lift. Exhale, jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Look between the hands, bend the knees. Inhale, jump through. Don't let the feet touch the floor. You come straight up into Navasana, your boat posture. 5 breaths. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down, up. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. You can do 5 sets, 5 breaths. So if you need to, bend the legs here. Exhale down, inhale, lift, exhale down, inhale up. This can be done with bent legs. This can also be done holding the backs of the legs if you need to. Exhale down, inhale, lift everything, exhale, lower, inhale, up. Last set, 5 breaths. Drishti, toes. Keep breathing. Strong, long breaths. And half vinyasa. Jump back, inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. This is half primary, so we're going to move into our finishing postures here. Looking between the hands. Inhale, jumping all the way through. Going to come into bridge posture first of all. So laying on your back, bring the feet back towards you. Fully exhale, then inhale, lift the hips up. You can walk the shoulder blades in and either grab the ankles or grab the hands and interlock the fingers underneath. Lifting the chest toward the chin. 5 breaths. And exhale, come down. You can do another 5 breaths in bridge, or like here, you can bring the hands under the shoulders and lift up into Urdhva Dhanurasana, full upward bow. 5 breaths. Keep breathing. 4, 5. Exhale down onto the head if you're in Urdhva, all the way down in bridge, and inhale, come up. 5 more breaths. 2. Keep the legs strong. 4, and 5. Exhale, come down. Draw the legs in, and we're going to come straight to seated. You can vinyasa there. There's an optional vinyasa, or you can come straight into Paschimottanasana. So we've taken the back one way. We're going to ease it out through Paschimottanasana. No forcing, no pulling. Just ease the breath through. You can still be active, but relaxed. If your breath is calm, you'll be relaxed. You can still keep the legs active. The toes are coming back toward you. Pulling from the ankles up toward the waist. I'm going to take 10 to 12 nice breaths here. Listen to your breath and drop the head in. No tension in the neck. Longer. Calmer breaths. Inhale, look up. Exhale, lay down. Stiff posture. Just like Samastiti, imagine you're stood waiting for the first sun salutation. Bring the toes towards you, nice and active. Going to come into shoulder stand. So you're going to inhale, bring the legs up, support the back, come right up onto the shoulders. Walk the shoulders in as the hands walk down the back toward the shoulders. Toes are pointing up toward the ceiling. Your drishti here is your toes or your navel. Take the chin away from the chest so that you've got that nice curve behind the neck. The neck is not flat on the mat. If you're not doing inversions for today, you can do legs up the wall. So find a nice space on the wall, bring your hips to the wall, and then bring the legs up. You can also place a nice blanket underneath the hips. As long as you're still active, keep that breathing with sound. Your drishti, your bandhas, those three things together. Exhale, keep the legs straight and active. Come down into halasana. Interlock the fingers. 8 breaths. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhaling, bend the knees. Bring the knees toward the ears. Purkana Pindasana, 8 breaths. This is ear pressure posture. So if the knees are around the ears, see if you can squeeze them in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale, bring the legs up and bring them into lotus or half lotus or cross legs. The hands come under the knees. Eventually the arms will be straight. So the legs are pushing down as the arms are pushing them back up. So everything is engaged. Urdhva Padmasana. 8 breaths. 6, 7, 8. Exhale, draw the knees down toward the chest. Take the arms wide and then bring them in and hug everything in for Pindasana. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If your legs are in lotus, leave them in lotus. Unhook the bind and exhale, come all the way down. If the legs are just crossed, you're going to straighten the legs behind you, bring the hands down and bring the legs down straight. And as the legs come down, you'll naturally want to lift the chest and the head. Here, you're grabbing the toes if you're in lotus. Hands onto the thighs if the legs are straight. 8 breaths. Matsyasana, fish posture. Keep the breath going. Inhale, flick the legs out of lotus. Bring the legs straight. Keep the chest and the head where it is. Bring the arms straight out, the palms together. Uttana Padasana. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Exhale, tuck the chin in and come down. You're going to half vinyasa here or chakrasana. So hands come under the shoulders and come all the way back. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Do not try a chakrasana unless you've learnt it with a teacher. It's the sort of thing you want to learn in class, not on a video. So instead of that, you're going to half vinyasa there. You're going to come down onto all fours for your headstand or shishasana. This is shishasana A, headstand. Going to come up. So if you can do headstand, come up into a nice headstand here for as many breaths as you can. We're going to do about 15 breaths. If you can't do headstand, just try preparation for headstand. So bringing the hands, interlock the fingers together. Take the hands, firstly though, take the hands around the elbows. The elbows don't want to be any wider than here. And then hands interlocked. And then you can just try walking toward the head and walking back, walking toward the head. Just get used to feeling that pressure on the head before you come up. If you're in headstand, point the toes. Push the forearm down into the mat. And keep breathing. If you're down already from headstand, just come into a nice child posture, into a balasana. And wait. But stay active and keep breathing. We're going to come down into Shishasana B. So exhale, see if you can come halfway. The hips come over past the hands. The legs need to be nice and active. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, bring the legs back up. And exhale all the way down. Coming straight into Balasana, child posture. Inhale, take the hands to your shoulders. Exhale, jump back, Chatwari. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Look between the hands, bend the knees. Inhale, come all the way through. Last 3 finishing postures. You're taking the legs into lotus, half lotus, or crossing the legs. Bringing the arms around if the legs are in lotus, eventually binding with the toes. So you're grabbing the big toes here and exhaling, forward fold. If you can't reach the toes, you grab the wrists or the elbows. 10 breaths. 1, 2. So the breaths are slower and longer. 4, Still breathing with sound. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, come up. When you're ready, bring your hands on to your legs. So you're releasing the bind. Hands come onto the legs. Thumb and first finger. Arms are straight. Chest is lifted. Chin slightly tucked in. Your drishti here is your nose tip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Longer, deeper, slower breaths. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Exhale. Bring the hands down beside you when you're ready. Udplutihi. You're going to lift. Push the hands down into the mat. Inhale, lift everything up. Drishti forward, not down, forward. As many breaths as you can. You can speed the breath up here, but it's still in control. Still breathing with sound. Intention to lift everything up. Pushing down with the hands as you lift the legs toward the chest. Utplutihi. When you've done as many as you can, keep going if you want to keep going. When you've done as many as you can, you're going to exhale and come down. And come into your rest posture. So laying on your back, if that's comfortable for you. Spread the arms out, palms facing up. Let the feet just drop out to the side. Let go of any ujjayi breath, no breathing with sound. Closing the eyes. Let go of any bandhas. And as you exhale, just let the body sink down into the mat. Take a couple of deep sighs. As you exhale, let the body sink down further into the mat. Now here you may just want to put the video on pause. I'd like you to take at least 7 minutes, if you've done half primary, at least 7 minutes in Shavasana. It takes that long for the nervous system to come down and you contain that nice energy. Okay, so coming out of Shavasana. Inhale together. Exhale. Inhale. Om Svasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Nayena Magena Mahim Mahishaha Go Brahmanebhyah Shubhamastu Natyam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste.